Who rules America? We the people. Liberty and equality. A republic. Representative democracy. Does this mean we the people actually rule the country? To answer this question, we need to first look at the meaning of governing. According to ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle, who rules and for what purpose are the two fundamental questions in politics anywhere. Who governs can be answered by examining who has political powers in America. Power is the ability to command, influence and control. There are four common answers to the question of who has political powers. Marxist theory, the capitalist, the rich and wealthy rule. Elitist theory, a small group of prominent elites rule. Bureaucratic theory, top bureaucrats rule. Pluralist theory, interest groups rule. Let's look at these theories one by one. Karl Marx, 1818–1883, is a German philosopher and a founder of the socialist movement. He believes that in a capitalist society, two economic classes contend for power: the capitalists, business owners or the bourgeoisie, and workers, the laborers or the proletariat. Because whoever controls the means of production controls the government, the elected or unelected public officials of the American government will be the representatives of the wealthy people of this country, since they control the economy. C. Wright Mills, 1916–1962, is an American sociologist. He believed that three sets of powerful elite who control big corporations, military establishments, and political institutions actually rule. Some would like to expand the list to include the power elite who controls significant media outlets, labor unions, and large special interest groups. The essence of this approach is that a small group of prominent elite runs America. Most of them are not inside the government. Max Weber, 1864–1920, is a German sociologist. He believed that all institutions, governmental or non-governmental, falls under the control of large bureaucracies. Politicians may come and go, but the bureaucrats administrate the laws and control the lives of all citizens. They have so much power in interpreting and implementing laws they can effectively remake them to suit their own ideas and interests. Robert Dahl, 1915–2014, is an American political scientist. He believed that public policies are made through competitive interest groups. Although political powers are not equally distributed, all affected groups have a chance to influence public policies. Pluralist wants us to believe no one group or elite can monopolize politics. All citizens whose interests are affected will be represented in the political process. This state of American democracy is labeled as a polyarchy. Each of these four theories have certain validity, but none is complete satisfactory. James Q. Wilson, 1931–2012, another American political scientist, offers an alternative explanation based on a cost-benefit analysis. Majoritarian politics. When both cost and benefits are perceived to be shared by everyone, it is majoritarian politics. Political ideology plays a big role in such decision-making, but not interest groups. Seeking majority support on these issues in election or legislative process matters the most. Examples of majoritarian politics include Social Security, death penalty, or drug use. Interest group politics. When there is concentrated benefits and cost, then politics can become a zero-sum game since one group's gain is another group's cost. Raising minimum wage, for instance, will generally be opposed to by business while enjoy large supports from blue-collar workers. Client politics. When one group will be the beneficiary, when one group or community at large will pay for, it becomes client politics. Since cost is widely distributed, those who pay the cost may be either unaware of the cost or indifferent to them. Farmer subsidy program, for instance, will protect farmers but may also raise taxes or price on certain agricultural products. Since all consumers share the cost, there will not be widespread resistance to such a program. Farmers' groups are usually behind these government programs and has made them politically powerful. Entrepreneurial politics. When society imposes substantial cost on some small group of people, while the benefit of doing so is shared by everyone in an unnoticeable way. Policy entrepreneurs in or outside of government sometimes can gather enough support in Congress to pass legislations on some of the controversial issues such as gun control and environmental protection. Well, who really runs America? There is no simple yes or no answer. It all depends. Capitalists? Yes, on some issues, but not all issues. Interest groups? Well, many times they lost the battles to other groups or to the majority votes or entrepreneurs. Farmers have more power on agriculture-related issues, but not on all issues. Corporations are powerful, but may lose the battle in antitrust battles or environmental regulations. A more balanced answer comes from the theory of biased pluralism. This theory believes that political agenda is biased towards upclass and corporates. Empirical studies also reveal that economic elite and business interest groups have substantial impacts on American public policies. Business-oriented groups tend to have a strong influence when the scope of political conflict is narrow and visibility is low. Thanks for watching. Please click on the subscribe button to access more helpful videos like this one.